Barry Smith, a harsh scoreline in the end, but were you happy with the performance?
Nah, I mean, it's a pre-season game. We've no. The disappointing thing for me is the goals that we lost. We've pretty much gave them 4 goals as much as anything, which is disappointing. Chelsea are a good team, but we've gave them 4 goals tonight. And for all that Chelsea played well and kept the ball and retained the ball, they didn't have to work hard for the goals. That aside, it's good from a fitness point of view that the boys, worked hard. We've created chances, maybe get an opportunity to get, 1 penalty if not 2, and we've probably had another chance that we should maybe take in the second half. But then you take the chances and you get punished at the level they're at. You get punished for making mistakes, basic mistakes. But what I would say is I take responsibility, because through pre-season I've asked them to take the ball and pass it. And tonight, 3 of the goals come from trying to pass the ball, and getting caught out and getting put under pressure. So I take responsibility for that, because I'm asking them to, get the ball down and pass, and we're maybe taking chances that ordinarily we wouldn't take. But that's my fault. The players are just doing what I ask. Because it's pre-season, I ask them to, try and take the ball. And they're probably doing things that maybe they wouldn't do in another game. And
that's it. Pre-season is the time to learn from those mistakes, but to a neutral's eye, some of those goals seem very well taken by some quality players, but that's the standard that you set yourself and set your players.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, Chelsea are a very good team. But as I said, I'm disappointed because we've allowed them to get the chances. Through our mistakes, they've got the chances, basically.
But particularly in the first half, there seemed to be some good team play and some strong individual performances as well. Yeah,
definitely. The first half, although they had a lot of possession, we were quite comfortable. The keepers had a couple of good saves. Defensively we were, sound and limited them to very few chances, even though their movement was good. So from that point of view, it's very good. I just feel that second half, when we allow the chances we give them the chances, it makes a totally different reflection in the scoreline.
The defensive solidity was particularly evident in that first half, but also in possession going forward, that passing style as well looked really pleasing to the eye.
Yeah, we are trying to get the ball down and play, and maybe I've overemphasised it to the players, and that's why we make the mistakes in the second half. As I say, I take responsibility for that. But as you say, in the first half, we've created chances and we've kept the ball for spells, which is pleasing. But we have to learn. I've said that to the boys in the dressing room. It's a lesson learned tonight. When to take the ball, and when not to take the ball, and when to make the right decision and pass it.
That's part of your pre-season plans to impart your vision, your style on the players.
No, definitely. I do want to get the ball down and pass, because I think it's a great pitch. In fairness to Chelsea, they pressed the ball very well tonight and made it difficult. But I don't think we'll come up against as many teams that can press the ball as well as what they do.
And that's the thing. If Shots can compete against a team like this, it augurs well for the National League season.
Yeah. I mean, we competed well in the first half. The second half, I don't think it's a true reflection. But when it comes down to it, they've scored 5 goals, which isn't good enough from our point of view. But we're still looking to, get them to pass the ball. We'll not just be throwing it away because we lose tonight. We'll just be making sure that they learn the lessons, that we have to make the right decisions at the right time.
Another home game coming up on Saturday against Wycombe Wanderers will be a different test, but it's the final pre-season friendly for both sides, so it will be another strong test.
No, definitely, it'll be a good game. And as I say, the boys have to learn the lesson from tonight. If it's not on to take the ball, then we don't take it. As simple as that. But we do want, when the opportunities there to go and pass it,
But for you, throughout pre-season, the team is still on schedule for the 8th of August when it really matters.
Yeah, as I say, we're building towards the 8th of August. And we wanted a progression. Today's been a slight setback in that we've conceded 5 goals. But we'll take that in the chin and move on.
And so Barry, you talk a lot about the passing game, and obviously tonight you said that was at times maybe fault for some of the goals. Do you think trying to sort of engrave that passing style of play into your team, is that going to take quite a while, do you think?
Well, we don't really have that much time to make it, but we're trying to embed it in them that we want the ball down. But as I say, it's decision making when you've got the ball and passing. It's not, you know, when the passing isn't really a problem. It's the decision in when to pass and when not to, and when to, you know, maybe knock the ball a wee bit longer. And we have to learn from that tonight.
And in other pre-season games, have you sort of seen that passing style of play coming through?
No, definitely. You know, I thought Hampton Richmond first half were excellent. We knocked the ball about, we kept the ball, kept possession. Second half at Basingstoke, the same. You know, we kept the ball and moved it well. And in the first half tonight, you know, for short spells in the game, we also kept the ball, but we need more of it. But decision making is massive.
And of course, you've had your first few games as manager, your first home game as manager tonight, although it was just a pre-season. How have you found it all?
No, as I say, you know, the fans are there, and you know, they were still behind the players and wishing them to do well. And you know, it's going to be a long season, and we need the fans to stay there. They're very important to this club, and I'm sure they will.
Brilliant. Thank you.